Hey there, Aries. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is Sun, Moon, Venus Divine Readings. Let's take a look. Oh, let me take this off. Thank you guys. So today, first of all, thank you for waiting a full day for me. I had a mini vacation this weekend, but I had to prep for this, for my readings and everything, and I just didn't have time on Sunday. So, Monday ended up being the day for me to do that. So thank you guys so much. You know how sometimes you go on vacation and then you need a vacation from your vacation. That's basically what happened. So, but it was a wonderful, wonderful day, weekend. Okay, so let's jump into it. This week we are using the soul cards from, oh gosh, you know what? Let me take a look because I don't want to get this wrong. Tarot. Christine Fredheim. Yeah, I want to say Fredheim, but it's Fredheim. All right, so right away you guys got the 10 of Cups. Nice. Ace of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords for this week. Oh, and by the way, you guys, this is for this week, of course, it's love, abundance, and joy for your intentions, the candles that I create every week for you guys, for my subscribers. They just have to be for your highest good, or your wishes or your intentions just have to be for your highest good and the highest good of everybody involved. And that is what they are. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords, so you can expect a change in your circumstances this week. It does look like an abundant change. You may have to make a decision, and as long as it is fair to you and those that are involved. With the 10 of Cups, it does kind of tell me that there could be like an emotional involvement, so, think of your family or think of your friends kind of thing, your relationships. But I really think that you guys, if this has to do with, taking a new position, for instance, you will do the right thing. You want to weigh the pros and cons. You do want to think of this logically and fairly. And there's also something that I'm hearing about making sure that you are seeing the truth. So when you're weighing your options, that you aren't doing anything, like there's no rose-colored glasses, for instance, or, that kind of saying. But yeah, there's definitely a change in circumstances, and it looks pretty beneficial to you guys. So let's continue. Spirit, what is a deck for this 10 of Cups? All right, we will go right into the Enchanted Map Oracle, but this is by Colette Baron Reed. Making a choice. Yeah, like I just said, it does look like you will have to make a choice, but you want to make sure that it is done completely logically without, any rose-colored glasses. I just heard the word honor. So there's this air of needing to make an informed decision that honors your sense of family, your sense of self, and your sense of justice as well. Okay, bottom of the deck is flying, so I do think that this is going to put you in a really good position, one that gives you like a very good feeling with the 10 of Cups being there as well. Like you're gonna feel good about it, but you want to make sure that you take off any tinted glasses, when it comes down to it, Aries. What is another deck, please, for this Ace of Pentacles, Spirit? All right, Sandra Ann Taylor. This is the Energy Oracle. So if you are new to my channel, you guys, I will tell you what decks I'm using when I remember to tell you what decks that I'm using. And this is for this Ace of Pentacles, Spirit. What's going on with this Ace of Pentacles and Aries? It's new beginning. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so Spirit is very much telling you that if you make the right choice. I'm very, oh, sorry. With the 9 here with the broken heart, I do think that you guys may have come out of something that was problematic, with this financial constraints. And the Ace of Pentacles is saying that you're embarking on a new beginning after a really tough time, you guys. So the right choice will bring you out of this, but you have to make sure that you're seeing everything. I really feel like somebody could be trying, maybe it's like, hey, so I have this new position and it's going to pay you really well. And you could ask a question and they're like, oh, don't worry about that. Let's talk about how much money you're going to make. And that's a red flag, right? But because you want to make this work so much, you might want to not look at that too hard because you really want to believe that you're going to make a shit ton of money. And that is where the Queen of Swords is coming in and saying, hey, we're not going to gloss this over. So I really need you to answer my questions here. Thanks. And you're going to find out that maybe something is too good to be true, but that doesn't mean that something better isn't coming. It just means that you need to make the right choices here, because when you make those right decisions, you are opening yourself up for better things to come your way, okay? Think of this, this is your material world reading right now, but like this would be the same if this was a love reading, for instance. Like once you make a decision for yourself, for your betterment, for your, highest self, your highest good, for your family's good, you kind of give room and space for better things to come along, and I think that's what's happening here, okay? Queen of Swords, Spirit. All right, so this is the Shaman's Dream Oracle, also by Colette Baron Reed, with the Queen of Swords. Aries and material world. Lots of 3s here. Dances on one foot and balancing act. So this does give me a little bit of, the way that I just said it was, I guess, Spirit's like maybe not so harsh. So when someone seems to be a bullshitter or they're like glossing something over, you also want to look at it from their point of view. This might be the way that their company has told them that they have to deal with things or that they have to say things. They might be trying to stick to a script, for instance, and it's really not, that's another 9, by the way, that we have here, because we also had the broken heart, which is 9. So we are getting very close to a cycle ending, but it does hinge on the way that you handled this particular issue, you guys. So some of you might be, and it is kind of giving me like multi-level marketing vibes, where people are like, hey, if you sell this, or you throw this party, but then you have to spend, $5,000, but then you're going to make a shit ton of money. Like that's really sketchy. Okay. So like, it's something like that. And you asking the question like, okay, so you want me to spend a bunch of money to get more money? I'm really confused here. And if there's like defensiveness about that, if there's like something about that doesn't sit right with you with this Queen of Swords energy, Spirit is like, that's okay. You're going to, by denying this opportunity, even though it sounds very good, it feels to me like it's too good to be true, and you know that on some level, but this actually allows for something really wonderful to come in. There's this part of you, though, that really wants to take it on, and the reason here, I feel like it's the root girl, combined with this financial constraint energy here. It's like very much like this lack mentality, this scarcity, feeling like I'm never going to have enough and I just kind of need to take whatever I can get. And I really feel like that might be holding you back a little bit. And so Spirit is like literally, the divine is giving you a chance this week to make a choice for yourself and take a risk to say no to something that really doesn't serve your highest good. Okay. And I really feel like you're going to intuitively know what that is. And it's going to be kind of difficult for you to say no because of, maybe something that happened in your past where, or maybe you weren't raised with money or something like that. So you really want to take something on that really isn't going to pay the bills or really isn't going to do much for you, but you want to take it on because out of guilt, or you want to take it on because out of lack or scarcity. And Spirit is like, if you do that, fine, but know that that's not going to solve any of your problems right now. And in order to come into balance, you really need to put up some boundaries here. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and grab one more for your material world, Aries. They do not like your beautiful light. It's time to move on. Yeah, I feel like, you know, there's something fake about the whole thing. There, like I said, it was kind of giving me like that MLM pyramid scheme kind of vibe. Really, it's not you. I do feel like it's kind of a scripted thing. It's something that they have to do. But just know that this is not for you, and it's time for you to move on. And once you do, you are going to bring yourself into balance. You are going to bring yourself into much more abundance. That is where you belong, someplace that recognizes and sees this light of yours, Aries, okay? Yep, because it's time to shine is the bottom of the deck. Exactly. All right. So speaking of that, let's go ahead and move into your beautiful love life, Aries. Let's see what's going on here. And for that, we are going to use The Lover's Path by Chris Wilder. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors divine. Tell me about Aries in their love life the next 7 days. Oops. Interesting. I did think that justice was going to come out because I saw that earlier, but I put it back in. Aries in their love life. Next 7 days, please, Spirit. We have Fortune. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's Destiny with Contemplation. This is the Hermit card. So could be Virgo energy. Doesn't have to be. One more, please, Spirit. Oh, and the Lovers. So we have nothing but big energies here. Major arcana energies. In the bottom of the deck is the King of Coins, Zeus, and we already have him here with Fortune as well. So Aries, a lot going on here. First of all, divine timing on the table. For those of you who are new here, I usually try to read for the next 7 days. This is the energy that is present in the next 7 days, but these outcomes are not going to, or they could happen in the next 7 days, because divine timing is different for everyone. And I absolutely have to take like 7 days or 7 minutes or 7 hours off the table. You know, this is a big love, you guys. This is a huge love. And it does seem that part of it is going into your own healing and working through that, and for your partner as well, because that's what this Hermit energy is. In this story, both of them have a journey that they must complete on their own in order to be in union with each other, whether or not it's in this lifetime. For you, there is a in this lifetime vibe here, but right now you may feel very much like, I have to work on myself. I have to work on some things, you know, before I can be with this person, my person. King of Coins energy could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. It doesn't have to be. We did just enter into Taurus season, so that could also be a hint with timing, you guys. 1 second. Sorry, needed some water. Isis and Osiris could be Gemini, which that will be next season. There's also, because Leo rules the heart, some Leo energy there. And Jupiter energy with Fortune. So you guys, this is beautiful, and also because of Zeus, but whatever. And this is absolutely beautiful. And I think that if you are concerned that, you know, oh, I'm single now, will I find the one? Absolutely. There is this place of growth that needs to happen, but you absolutely have a person. You know, in both of these, you have the Lovers meeting on, you know, surrounding this card of contemplation in the center. So it seems to me very, very clear that some of you are wondering when it's going to happen or if it's going to happen. And this is just a confirmation that it will happen. It is also saying that it is destined to happen. But divine timing. I'm so sorry about the divine timing thing, you guys. I know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start to clarify this energy that is absolutely gorgeous for you guys. If you already are in union, it could just be one, you know, a leveling up of your union. If you, for instance, you know, are introverted, you might have a union that you sometimes require some quiet time away, but that doesn't change how much you love your person. It just is like, hey, sometimes I need to go into my she shed and draw, like Abelard is doing here. But, you know, and that's also confirmation for some of you who are just like, you know, is it okay for me to need some alone time? And that's absolutely fine. Absolutely okay. All right, you guys. So spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine, can we clarify this fortune, please, for Aries? Woo. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. So spirit is very much telling you guys that you are capable of not only manifesting, you're capable of sustaining great love is what I just heard. That's a very interesting way to say it. So maybe some of you are feeling like that you don't deserve good love, or that when good love happens, you sabotage it or something like that. And Spirit's like, hey, maybe it's not that you don't deserve good love or that you're not capable of having it. Maybe it's just that so far you haven't had anything that you really should be sustaining. Okay, so like, don't beat yourself up about that. This Hermit spirit. Yeah, a new beginning is occurring, you guys. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. More springtime energy. So again, we just went through your own season. In fact, today is Taurus season beginning. Again, these are timeless readings though, so it doesn't necessarily have to, you know, happen. We just happen to be in springtime, which is very new beginning energy. But you know, as you are waiting for this new beginning, still think of how you can, what I just heard is like, not just serve yourself, but serve your community, because that is still making space for love. That's interesting. That's an interesting little tidbit, Spirit. Thank you. And reflection, give each other, I just said space. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So again, for some of you, you are in a relationship already, and there is, you know, maybe there's an actual distance between you because you have to give each other space. So like there's, you know, physical distance, but it doesn't mean that that is not your person. It just means that they're, you know, right now you have to spend some alone time together. You might be, I'm not only introverted, but I'm also neurodivergent. And so when there's too many things going on at one time, I get very overwhelmed. I get the stimmies, you know, and so, you know, I have to spend time alone sometimes. And my person is very understanding of that. And it's that could be very much what you guys need as well. So, oh gosh, this is one of my favorite cards, you guys. This is when, for a lot of you, you know, even if you are in a relationship right now, or if you're not in a relationship, know that you have someone out there and they are aware that they have someone out there. And it says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Okay, so that's beautiful. And further clarify, please, Spirit, fortune. Thank you. Getting to know each other. What I just heard is for some of you, you may have met somebody or you're about to meet someone and you're just like, this is the strangest thing. Like the way that you meet is just so weird. Like how did you just happen to be on, you know, at this place at this time, or, you know, that you just happen to be on this, like it's just kind of everything just lines up. Okay. But anyways, so back to getting to know each other. I'm sorry that was just kind of an aside, but for some of you, I just wanted you to know that it just seems your person, everything is just going to line up and you're just going to be like, that is just so weird. I wasn't even supposed to be here today. You know, that kind of thing. So getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is absolutely beautiful for you guys. Okay. Yeah, the Hermit here with unrequited love. I think that you came out of something where you maybe felt like they cared more than you cared, or you cared more than they cared. And so this drove you to understand yourself more. Like you're like, okay, I want to know what happened here in this past relationship. And in order for me to move forward with a new beginning. I don't think that this is how this new person is. You might actually, I am seeing for some of you, because of the circumstances being so unbelievable, that you're like, there is no way that this is happening. And you might actually feel like there's no way this is happening. Like their love can't be real. Okay. Like it's a very, and it's not actually unrequited. It's just, you're so in disbelief. Okay. This is so cute. All right, Aries. And it's worth waiting for. Divine timing. Thank you, Spirit. I already said divine timing a few times. Again, with this codependency being at the bottom of the deck, I do think that you guys are being affected by a past relationship that was pretty painful, but it was definitely part of your learning, and it may have driven you into like trying to understand who you are and what you need and what is going to drive you in your next relationship, and so on and so forth. And I think that your person probably is coming from something like that too. Oops. So, Spirit, how would you like me to receive? Okay, once again, you guys, there are Aries here that need to let go of someone in the past that you have learned a lesson from, but like there's still like a glimmer, I think, of hope that they're going to come back, because we have this new beginning card on top of the Hermit card, and now I'm feeling very much like that's over. Okay, with the Grim Reaper here, it's over. It's time for you to grow with this new beginning that's coming. That's your person, okay? We have one more here. Ooh, two more, Spirit. Three more. Okay, so Spirit wants me to show you that once again, you got a divine timing card. So I'm going to place that with the butterfly. You do have someone, after you work on, you know, who you are, what you need, how do you grow? How do you heal? Like all of these questions that you need to answer for yourself, you will find your person. There is divine timing happening here. I have codependent here again with the chaser. Please stop chasing someone who doesn't deserve you, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Aries, I think that's for some of you. I don't think that's with everybody, but there's definitely someone who doesn't deserve you. Because once you make space for the right person, once you release who doesn't, you know, who can't give you what you give, this true love is right there on the other side. One more message of love for Aries. Yeah, there's something better for you. And the way that this fell right here, it's definitely, I have maybe more than one Aries. The energy must be very strong for, you know, a group of you who are kind of feeling someone who isn't showing you what you really deserve. And when you release them, because I think you know who they are, when you release them, you will find out that there is someone out there that's much, much better for you, okay? And right on. So the bottom of the deck says your light attracts light more than dark. Do not be afraid. Don't be afraid to release something that is not as buoyant and beautiful and lovely as you. Okay? One more from your spirit squad before we close. Step into your purpose. It's time. Yeah, it's really time, you guys. I think that you know that you deserve to have like true love, but without releasing whatever isn't serving you, it is very difficult to attract that in, okay? It's like having two magnets, but you keep putting like a stone in between. All right, so you have to remove that block. You have to remove that. Because it's impossible for you to attract what you deserve, okay? So you are healing is the bottom of the deck here. I think a lot of you guys might already be in that process of healing, in that process of growth. So congratulations to you. For others of you, it is just, it's a step. And I know that surrendering to what the divine is trying to give you is kind of a hard step, because you're like, yes, but this is here and it's comfortable, but you know, it's actually not that great. I hate to tell you, because it's not. What is meant for you is so much more beautiful and so good and so worthy, and you will love it, okay? All right, Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope that it resonated. If it did, I would love if you would give me a huge thumbs up and comment down below. And of course, subscribe to receive your blessings if you haven't already done so. And yeah, that's basically what I have for you guys, and I would love if you would join my Discord so we can chat more about these. You can also book discounted readings through Discord, and that's what we got. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.